Hi loves, me and Michaela back with the Christ Phoenix Wedding Academy on this April 2nd, 2024. We hope all is well with you loves again, and the peace, love, light, and oneness and truth that we send to you and we share with you in as we are one. And there is no separation, loves. So today, loves, per our client's request, one of our beautiful clients and sisters had asked if Yeshua could address what he meant when he said, "It is finished," while the physical body was on the cross. And it's not what you guys think. But remember, take what resonates with you loves and leave the rest. And if you wish and desire to donate to the Academy, you may do that, as well as book sessions as well, with the links provided in the YouTube channel official description. Here we go, loves. Let's get started. First, I call upon Father, Mother, God, loving source of all, to abide with your daughter Michaela and all of your other divine, perfect offspring, sons and daughters, that are coming in contact with this video at this time, with the purest intention of light and love, with truth, light, love, peace, oneness, strength, and divine protection, within and around the mind, body, and spirit. Only letting your truth, Father, Mother, God, be done through this family, to your sons and daughters who are listening at this time. As nothing but light and love shall enter into the pillar of love and light that I am. Please shield your sons and daughters from all darkness or demonic infiltration. For any and all darkness must be dealt with by you, Father, Mother, God, times 100, across all times, spaces, places, dimensions, and parallel universes. As I do not consent, do not consent, do not consent, do not consent. In the name of Yeshua the Christ, it is done. Next, I will call upon Sananda, Yeshua the Christ, to abide with me and Michaela, within and around the mind, body, and spirit always, with your truth, light, love, peace, oneness, and divine protection, as well as your divine protection for brothers and sisters that are watching this live stream or video at this time, shielding their mind, body, and spirit from all darkness or demonic infiltration, with the purest intention of light and love. And so it is. Okay, loves. So to begin, one of our clients and beautiful sisters had sent us a video that this brother, who will not name, is all over Instagram claiming the reason Yeshua said it is finished is because of your debt that he has paid for you and the redeeming of sin. All the mind control stuff that society has been brainwashed with by the DRs or the Draco reptilians. Now, having said this, loves, this person that is claiming all this is definitely being mind controlled, because you could tell in the video, and we will put the link in the YouTube description so you can go check it out for yourself, loves. But this is not why Yeshua said it is finished. This is not why Yeshua went to the cross. This is not at all the truth. As he would say, you are your own Savior. You are your own Redeemer. No one can save you but that of yourself. And now I will turn the body over to Yeshua and let him further explain why he said the words, "It is finished," and what he fully meant by this. Remember, loves, take what resonates and leave the rest. We love you all. Once again, greetings unto you, precious, holy, divine children of God, children of light divine, of the one infinite source creator. I am your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you know simply as Yeshua the Christ, and I have indeed come forth once again out of my infinite choice to love you and honor all that which you are, the perfect divine creation of our Father, Mother God. It is with great joy that we come forth once again in this hour, in this way, on this day, to bring truth to the, shall we say, forefront of your society, dear ones. For we are as you are, dear ones. It has been asked of us by this our beloved Michaela and other brothers and sisters that are questioning things from that which is the past in your time and space of one Yeshua's incarnation some 2,000 years ago in your time and space. But the truth shall indeed set you free, precious ones. And that which we have agreed to speak about is what was meant when Yeshua said, "It is finished." While the physical vessel of the body was hanging on the cross, this was not meant as a sacrifice. For in truth, beloveds, and please listen carefully, there is no need for sacrificing anything of love. For in truth, that is what you are. However, upon your planet at this time, beloveds, there are brothers and sisters claiming that they indeed know the truth, but it is of fear-based perception. It is of mind control, if you will, precious ones, to blindfold humanity and reel them back into the darkness of untruth, precious ones. For when one Yeshua did make this statement upon the cross, this statement was made as a reminder to oneself that the, shall we say, mission was complete. And what was that mission? The mission of oneness for oneself. The mission of bringing truth to oneself. The mission of recognizing the oneness within oneself of one Yeshua. For in your holy books and scriptures, the words of one Yeshua has been doctored, altered, manipulated, and changed, and edited based upon your society of darkness, dear ones, and man's perceptions and beliefs. One need only to go within to the heart center, dear one. And as this one, our beloved, would say, take what resonates and leave the rest. For only love is the true reality. Capital R. For when one Yeshua made statements such as, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do, I was not simply referring to myself. I was referring to those beloved brothers who were condemning the body of one Yeshua and mocking the body of one Yeshua, asking the Father, Mother, God to forgive them for their, shall we say, ignorance and unwillingness to see the truth within themselves. Forgive them for the misperception that they have projected onto the body. Therefore, precious ones, and please listen carefully, when one reads your holy books and your doctored text, one need only to use one's own discernment. For I did not come to save anyone. This is not what was meant by, it is finished. Your payment is done. Your payment has been fulfilled. This is not what this means, dear one. For in truth, the Father, Mother, God doesn't need a sacrifice. That is a limited belief in your society, a man-made conception of fear, pain, struggle, and strife. Does that make sense for you? Man is capable of thinking for oneself from the heart rather than the ego or the head, dear one. One does not need a sacrifice to save you. For indeed, precious friends, I am not your Savior, nor do you need saving. Your Savior is yourself. The only thing that one needs saving from is the misperceptions of man. Your own misperceptions of fear and illusion, pain, struggle, and strife. No one can save you, precious ones, but yourself. Therefore, beloveds, when one Yeshua made the statement of, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit, this was simply meant as, Father, allow me to become one with you in the remembrance of unity, as I place my being back within you as it once was. And allow the remembrance of the oneness to occur within me, dear ones. It doesn't matter what one Yeshua said while hanging on the cross, dear one. There is only the here and now moment. So while your society is focusing on the past words of one Yeshua in a darkened time of duality, is because of their need to feed the darkness. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? For one need only to listen to love and let love guide you. For one does not have to die on the cross to experience that which is the oneness of Father, Mother, Abba. That was a demonstration that one Yeshua chose as part of the atonement for oneself. And what is the atonement, precious friends? The atonement is the at-one-ment with Father, Mother, God. The unity of Christ, of Father, Mother, God, and his or her divine offspring. And accepting and allowing the atonement for yourself is what one need do, dear one. Not my will, but thine be done. Let thy will of the Father, Mother, God be done through you. For indeed, precious ones, you know nothing, but through you the Father knows and does all things. That is perfect intelligence, dear ones. There are many upon your planet of illusion, brothers and sisters who perceive as though the time upon the cross was meant for their own salvation and their own redeeming, dear one. For indeed, this is not true. You need no one outside of yourself. It is that simple. I came to mirror simply back to you your truth and your divinity and your own divine power. I came to show you that which is the way of the heart, that which was given and demonstrated through the Essenes and the Druids, dear one. I only came to perfect their teachings in my own way, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? For in truth, precious ones, it did not start with one Yeshua, but rather with the Essenes and the Druids, dear ones. I simply took the teachings that they were giving one Yeshua and manifested it and made it my own in my own way, dear ones. As this one Michaela would say, I put my spin on it so that your society would deeper understand it and a deeper meaning, dear one. But in your time and space, because of man's misperception and mistranslation and misunderstanding, it got shrouded in mystery, and the truth was indeed distorted. Does that make sense for you? One need not focus on the world of illusion, but your inner world, the world of love, the world of the heart, where the heart indeed never lies. The heart is truth. God is but love, as indeed you are the I am within all life and all creation. When one dwells on what Yeshua supposedly said or did, one is not focusing on that which is love and the truth of the teachings that one Yeshua had given in the correct way in your time and space 2,000 years ago, but in man's need for misperception. For I not only was perfecting what the Essenes and the Druids had been teaching for many years in time and space, but I was also channeling the Father, Mother, God. When one Yeshua gave the Sermon on the Mount, I was channeling the Father, Mother, God through me. Therefore, beloveds, when one Yeshua gave the Sermon on the Mount, as it has become known, or known as the Beatitudes in your holy books, I was completely unaware of what one had said, because it was the Father, Mother, God speaking through me. I served as a vessel for that which you yourself serve as a vessel for. Perfect love, perfect peace, and perfect oneness and wisdom. Returning back to the oneness is what is meant when one Yeshua said, "Into thy hands I commit my spirit." Allow me, Father, to return to the oneness that all is within you of love. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? That is not important, dear one. However, Rather than focus on one Yeshua's life and what one did or did not say, one need only to focus on your present life and the choices and decisions that one is indeed making out of love, and let love flow freely from you in a time of a darkened hour. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? Turn your attention inward and focus on that love, that what you are, rather than fear of the outer world, of misperception by man. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? This is what your society doesn't want you to know and understand, dear one. They want you to, shall we say, have a middleman to speak to that which is God within you. One need not have a middleman within you, dear one, because the truth is, ye are God. You are always connected to the infinite source of that love and light that you are, and as indeed I am. One doesn't have to, shall we say, look outside of oneself for anything, for the Father, Mother, God knows and does all things through you. You only serve as the vehicle of the perfect love and perfect peace that is the Father, Mother, God. That is all you are here to do. Be that love. Give that love. Receive love. Unlimited love. And correct the mind from the misperception of duality into the truth of the heart of light and love. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? For indeed, in your holy scriptures, there are some small truths upon there, dear ones. In your New Testament, as one would perceive it. Small truth with the lowercase t. But this is why one must use one's own discernment to, as this one Michaela would say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Beautiful ones. This is your time of regaining your power of consciousness. Regaining the Christ power that lies dormant within humanity. And bring it to the surface, precious ones. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? It doesn't matter about what one Yeshua had spoken in the perceived past on the cross. For that is merely a demonstration of the body merely being an illusion. As part of the illusion, the body is not eternal, but the soul is. The soul is infinite and eternal. You continue as a consciousness soul regardless of what the body may look like or perceive itself to be. That was only a mere demonstration of how you, yourself, dear ones, are not chained by the crosses of your misperception, unless one decrees it to be so. For the crosses of illusion and separation do not bind you, unless you give it power to do so. For you are the one that conquers all things. You are the arisen Christ, that which I am, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? It is now time to stand in your own power, to find one's own voice, to bring in the truth and the remembrance of the oneness that all is but one. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? For indeed, precious friends, I am your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you've known simply as Yeshua the Christ, and I have indeed come forth once again out of my infinite free will of choice to love and serve humanity with my sword of truth, to rectify the truth and liberate the pure in heart. And with my sword of truth, I bind all darkness and liberate the pure in heart, dear ones. And so it is.